Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. We just got finished with one big weather event, and we have a minor one coming in tonight. Winter is hitting us hard, smacking us in the face. Here it comes again. Minor tonight, but then maybe a little bit more interesting coming up on Thursday night and Friday. But that system at this time does not appear as intense as what we just went through, but it could still cause problems. As far as the winter weather contest, we still have a couple of weeks to go. This is going to be really interesting to watch. I got to add up everything right now still. I still got to do that between Harrison, Little Rock, North Little Rock, and Pine Bluff, but I still don't think we have a winner. It's, we play Price is Right rules the closest without going over, and I still don't think that we've gotten to that point where we can do that, declare anybody in the lead, or if we don't have a winner, I'll just keep the prize, not for myself, but keep it for the next contest and give it away there. Trust me, it's still in a box. That's where it stays until I give it to the rightful winner. This is a model that I absolutely love that I'm going to show you. I'm going to take you through. We have a ton of weather to talk about, lots of model information, so sit back, grab a cup of coffee. We have a lot to talk about. This is called the HRRR, and it's a fantastic high resolution. I think the best short-term high resolution model out there. If you're wondering what HRRR stands for, it's High Resolution Rapid Refresh. It comes out quite a bit, quite often, and it's very good. HRRR in the Weather Center, we call it the Pirate model, the HR model. Okay, I'll stick to weather. Anyway, it doesn't show you this version of it doesn't show you the precipitation type. But what I've done is I've taken the temperature and I've plotted the freezing line on top of the precipitation. And this is what radar may look like at 9:30 tonight. And you see this disturbance coming through. It's showing the freezing line towards the north and pockets of sub-freezing air around central Arkansas, well, just north of central Arkansas. I'm wondering, this might be some sleet mixed in. Yeah, the temperatures might be a little bit above freezing, but I'm wondering about sleet and maybe some snow still coming down out of this. So I still think there will be some frozen precipitation, but there could also be some light rain out of this. Temperatures at 9:30, this is according to the NAM model, so we're jumping to a different model. Forecast temperatures around 35, so we could be a little bit above freezing, but look at Searcy, Jonesboro, Mountain Home, and Harrison at close to freezing or a little bit below. That's at 9:30 tonight. And then I'm going to jump forward just a little bit to show you what happens Thursday morning, because that's going to be a very, very cold morning if the skies clear out and the winds lighten up. See northeast Arkansas around 10. I would shave off a few degrees off of those. Ryan Vaughn, K-A-I-T. We have a little bet going on. I told him that I think parts of his viewing area are going to be between 0 and 7 up here in northeast Arkansas and southwest Missouri and western Tennessee. This area, that was my bet. Here, I think 15 to 18 degrees would be a good bet Thursday morning. Wouldn't be a bad idea to let the faucets drip, okay? Going now into, what is this now? Wind chills. Wind chill values stay in the teens and single digits and lower 20s. Wanted to show you that. The feels like temperature. Winter is here and smacking us in the face. You saw a little bit of wintry precipitation according to the NAM here. We're going to go more in depth into this for tonight. I showed you that with the HRRR. But this is Friday morning and early afternoon, and very clearly showing you where it thinks. Now, this is long-range NAM. Once it gets past 48 hours, I don't trust it all that much. But it's showing sleet and freezing rain across central and northern Arkansas, plain rain across the south. So there's our little winter weather event. I don't think the precipitation amounts are going to be heavy, but it doesn't take much to cause problems around here. GFS ice amounts, so we're jumping to another model, and look what it's showing. I think this is a combo between sleet and freezing rain. Most of this below 0.2 of an inch. So we're looking at, I think, generally 0.05 to 0.15 of an inch of frozen precipitation on Thursday night and into Friday morning. All right, there we go. Now let's go to weatherbell.com. This is the GFS. I told you I got so much to show you. I'm like a kid in a candy store with all these models. There's the Thursday. This is the event for tonight according to the GFS, and it shows a patch of light snow. It has the freezing rain, the freezing line further towards the south here by midnight. Very light. Don't get your hopes up on this tonight. I don't think there's going to be much to this at all. It's very quick moving. But let's jump forward. And as I was explaining to you on the Arkansas weather blog yesterday, Thursday night, it's very important to see here what's going on at the surface. There we go. And I will attempt to explain. See that area of high pressure off the edge of this map in eastern Kentucky going into West Virginia. It's retreating Arctic air. That's very, very important. Usually you want that high to come further towards the north and you get that northeasterly wind flow here at the surface. This is more easterly and it will eventually come out of the south. So you have retreating Arctic air. So there's cold air in place. So this is a type of situation where it starts as a wintry mix and then transitions to rain, because you see the freezing line according to the GFS a little further south than the NAM model across the NAM model. That's redundant because that's the North American model. So I'm saying the North American model. According to the NAM, the freezing line would be a little north. It appeared from what I was showing you a little earlier. And then GFS has it across southern Arkansas. There's the surface low pressure, and you can see that the winds are veering out of the south in this area. So watch this freezing line get shoved towards the north. But before it does that, there could be some icing Friday morning. This is Friday at noon, and this is showing you precipitation between 6 a.m. and noon. The freezing line is still across southern Arkansas, but then by Friday night into Saturday, see how it rockets up towards the north into Missouri. Still very cold, don't get me wrong. When I talk about southerly winds, clouds, and rain, it's not going to get warm, but it's going to get above freezing. It's showing temperatures here 34, 35 degrees. And a situation Friday night into Saturday morning where the temperatures don't drop. So if you're wondering at night, do the temperatures drop? No. This is a situation where the temperatures that night will actually rise. So you're going to start Friday night off probably around 33 or 34, and then look what happens by the time you wake up on Saturday morning. That 35-degree line has moved towards the north. We're probably in the upper 30s by this point, maybe even close to 40 degrees. There's the area of low pressure, high pressure way off here, but there's a new area. Now, this is where the models disagree as we go late into the weekend. It's going to be just a gloomy weekend, I've got a feeling. But you got a new area of Arctic high pressure coming in. Look at the rain changing to snow. There's a surface low. It's still rain here on Saturday, but there's another low out here, and here comes, this is just an incredibly active weather pattern. Here comes more Arctic air oozing in from the north. Look at that. Sunday morning, new front. It's finally coming towards the south. The cold air is coming back according to the GFS. Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Monday, and it all shifts towards the south by early Monday morning. I don't know. I haven't gone past that since that's about 7 days away, but I don't know if I buy it that far south. But there's so much going on. Just to recap here, we got a minor wave coming in late today with a mixed bag of precipitation. A mixed bag of precipitation coming up after a very cold morning Thursday morning. Thursday night and Friday morning, a mixed bag changing to all rain. Not as intense as the last one, but enough to cause some issues again. And then may have to issue a school con index for Friday. And then this weekend, debate on what's going to happen on Sunday, and that's still several days away. Water. I'll update these contest numbers. For all of you in the winter weather contest, remember, sleet counts as snow according to the National Weather Service, so take the argument up with them. Thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.